Economists have faulted the Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, over its decision to increase the benchmark interest rate by 25 basis points to 18.75%. The acting CBN Governor, Folashodun Shonubi, announced this while reading the communique of the fourth MPC meeting of the year on Tuesday. Addressing journalists at the end of the two-day meeting in Abuja, Shonubi said while the committee had voted to adjust the asymmetric corridor around the MPR, it retained the cash reserve ratio at 32.5%. There are more details in this report. The 292nd MPC meeting of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, is the first without the presence of its suspended governor, Godwin Emefiele. In the first decision of the Monetary Committee since President Bola Tinubu's assumption of office on May 29, 2023, the CBN has raised the monetary policy rate MPR, which measures interest rate from 18.5% to 18.75%. Announcing this after the MPC meeting in Abuja on Tuesday, the acting CBN Governor Folashodun Shonubi said hiking the interest rate has made a lot of difference in moderating the rate of inflation in the country.
One of the key challenges now was the liquidity overhang, and we needed to look at the various tools we had. As a matter of fact, in the communique, you would have noticed that we made reference to that same fact. So in addition to interest rate hikes, we've also come up with various ways to tighten the liquidity, because we believe that if the liquidity surfeit actually runs across not just inflation, but also has some impact on the exchange rate and other parts of the economy.
Speaking on the widening gap between the official I&E window and the parallel market rate, Shonubi said the CBN is not trying to unify any rates.
We believe that we need to encourage the markets to be more efficient and to be more effective, and that takes a bit of time. Some of the volatility you've seen over the period has been driven by that same fact that the market needs to find its level.
Nigeria's headline inflation surged to 22.79% in June 2023, which is the highest rate since September 2005. This is despite multiple interest rate hikes by the CBN in the last 14 months. Economic experts say, contrary to the CBN's claim, the constant increase in the MPR has had no positive impact on reducing inflation in Nigeria.
The inflation rate grew from 21% to 22.79%. Inflation rate was not arrested. And coupled with the current policies of the government, the regulation of the petroleum sector, removal of subsidy, and floating of exchange rate, we find that the inflation rate has gone up to as high as 22.79%. So tightening the economy at this moment, at this point in time, might not help.
Do not see these factors like trying to change the dynamics in the market, because when you look at everything that is happening, the 50 to 25 basis point hike, as I've said before, is minimal, and it might not really the market has priced it in already, so it might not really have any impact in the economy.
The economists, however, suggest a reduction of the interest rate, which will allow free flow of cash in the country for investment purposes.
They should review those parameters and see how they can reduce them to a level that will allow, funds to flow in the economy and to allow entrepreneurs to have access to investment funds.
The CBN also reaffirmed its commitment to gradually phase out the old 200, 500 and 1,000 naira notes while issuing new currencies. Shonubi added that the CBN's approach is focused on maintaining an optimal level of currency circulation and ensuring a seamless replacement process without causing disruptions to the financial system. Simisola Adigun, TV 360.